versatile, coveted shades in the entire Tropics collection. In fact, they pair perfectly together so that if you want to bring them into your makeup bag and you're more of a au natural beauty, or you're thinking, girl, I like to go full on glam, these work as well. What you're bringing home with these gorgeous tropical hues is in fact the blush and brighten tropic hues that you see right here. You can see the incredible swirled pigments together. Remember, no two are the same, so that feels special in and of itself. And the nice thing about this is you can use it on your cheeks, you can use it as eye color, and you'll know the areas to focus on where you want something that's a little more pink, a little more coral, heck, even a little pineapple. I'm throwing that in there as well. So really great way, and I don't know what it is about this size. I won't bore you with it in terms of ounces, but these are the kinds of blushes that just seem to never run out. I don't know how it is, don't ask me why, but I have so many Laura Geller blushes where I'm like, how old is that? But they still work and I still love them. So shop with confidence on that. Worth the price of admission alone, because that's $28. You get to spend $2 less, and we're bringing back the Color Brilliance lipstick in Tropics, which is this beautiful deep rose pink shade. This is something that they reformulated with more lip-loving ingredients. I'll have Ashley tell you about that in just a second. That on its own, full size, $21. And then last but not least, how great is this sparkling cocktail lip gloss? You see that little glimmer, you see that light, you want that juicy, kissable pout. This will be a great thing to use in conjunction with the lipstick or to wear on its own. All in all tonight, this is a $68 value. But tonight you get to go on vacation to the Tropics with your makeup for $26 and 14 cents. Don't have my glasses on either. I'm like, what's that number? So please go to beautyiq.com. There is no reorder on this, and this will be your fastest way to place this and bring this home. If it should sell out before tomorrow at 7:59 p.m., please know that there is no reorder. And Laura Geller Steels have left us before, and I anticipate this one to do the same thing. So Ashley, tell us a little bit about why you love the Tropics and why you feel this works for the everyday gal.
This is one of my most favorite collections. You guys know, or if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know how much I love the beach. I love anything that's melony, that's coral, that's just screams summer. I dressed for the occasion tonight. So what I love so much about this collection is A, that's universal. It looks good on everybody, and everybody loves a nice warm tropical vacation. So if you can't get there, beauty and accessories are definitely the easiest way to take you there. Is that, Laura?
If you can't get there,
well, not everyone can get to Hawaii, but you can do it in your makeup bag.
I was thinking, if you can't get there, be there.
Just be there mentally, which
yes.
I think is with beauty, when you get dressed, you're always mentally in a certain space. So I'm gonna start out with the blush. So what's so amazing about this Tropics blush, you saw the close-up before, you have all these yummy colors. You have melon, cantaloupe, watermelon, sherbet, you have like guava, pomegranate. I'm thinking of food because you think of just a big giant fruit salad. That is the inspiration behind this beautiful blush and those sunset tones. But because it's baked, we've swirled them all together and you get that same lightweight texture that you're used to. Laura Geller, we have QVC Customer Choice Award for blushes year after year, and I'm using a soft, small blush brush, and I'm just going to apply it traditionally as a blush. And I like to put it on the higher points of my cheeks. I like to hold 2 fingers on my nose and just wisp off. You see how my brush is blushing off of my face, so that way you don't get that kind of hard line. But because they're baked and they're really soft, you don't get any hard lines anyway. But it has this beautiful luminous finish, and you see those swirls of pink and of gold. So I look like I was just laying out, and you have that fresh kiss of sun. And then I like to take it a little bit along my hairline, a little bit under the nose, and then I have my Laura Geller flip side brush for eyeshadow.
Question.
Yes.
What's the sitch with blush around the temples? Is that a thing, right? Because I've seen it a lot. Like, women are wearing it, and I'm appreciating.
It's definitely a thing right now.
What does that do for you in terms of just stopping the blush as is?
So think of like Alexis Carrington Dynasty. Yes. She wore a lot of blush, but she was really gorgeous. So when you lift the blush higher, you're lifting the face. So that is like you are definitely getting a facelift. So on Valentino, we've seen on the runways Rihanna for Fenty. We've seen for Fenty Puma, not Fenty Beauty, guys. We're here with Laura Geller, but we've seen like super high blush if you're following any of the trends. But to take it down a notch for streetwear, for real life wear at home, wherever it is you live, just bring it down a little bit. And when you're lifting up higher, you're lifting the face. But it's cool to be able to use it on the eyeshadow and blush as eyeshadow and brush out your crease. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied. Getting excited. So
I don't blame you. We're in the tropics.
So I'm using an eyeshadow brush and I'm applying the blush in the crease as a shadow. And that's sort of harmonizing with what I've done over here, tying it all together, giving me that really warm, I was just effortless beach glow. And that's just with the blush. And because they're baked pigments, there's all the different swirls, so you get that kind of multi-dimensional texture, and it's safe and okay to use on the eye area.
And you know what? It doesn't look like you're trying too hard. You know, sometimes in the summer, everything is so casual.
Yeah.
You don't want to show up with a face full of makeup. But this is something that, like, if you showed up to the beach with just, you know, your spackle, your SPF, a little bit of this blush
Everything that we have
on the
tonight.
lids. Yeah, I'd be like, my gosh, you look like a beach
You're great.
babe.
You're
Look
great.
like a
You're
bronze
great, Courtney.
beauty. Bronze beauty. 'Tis the theme of the night.
I love it. You can even like pop in on the blush and use your finger and just kind of like dip
Yeah.
out, and you see this little gold section. If you want to get close, you can see you can kind of pick apart the little areas and just use the gold kind of right in the center. I love using Laura's products like all over, and Laura definitely designed them so they could be easy for you, for anybody. You can use it as a blush and a shadow, and then we have these really beautiful neutral lip glosses and lipstick.
Perfect.
Are we
So
ready
please
for lips?
remember, we are so ready for the lips. Let me just tell you one more time. A steal tonight from Laura Geller that's backed by popular demand. The Tropics collection, something that was curated by Laura many moons ago that many of us have just not forgotten about it. And every year when it gets warm, we're like, Laura, take us to the tropics. And so tonight we're doing that in the Tropic Hues blush that you see. It's from the Baked Blush and Brighten collections. Remember, that's one of those things that strangely enough, like, join us on our Facebook chat tonight, Beauty IQ. Let us know how long this lasts. I mean, I'm just going on years sometimes with these shades. And then, of course, we put in together a coordinating Color Brilliance lipstick in the tropical hues, as well as that sparkling cocktail lip gloss. $68 for this. You pay $26.14. It truly is a steal. The blush is $28 on its own. BeautyIQ.com to place your order. And remember, because there's no reorder on this going forward, if this leaves us early, because we have 24 hours on this price, we're not bringing it back. Hands down, we can't do it. It's back in the vault, it goes.
I love this collection. Your eyes look so green from the
Yay.
coral
Yeah.
undertones in the blush. And I have dark brown eyes. It looks different on both of us.
Yeah, here, we'll go right here.
Ooh, we get close. But it brings out the hazel in mine, but yours looks so blue and so green because from those coral pigments in the blush. I
Well,
love it.
and it's
I love
funny.
it as a shadow and I love it as a blush.
I focused more on the corally areas, so I didn't know it was gonna bring up my eyes, but I was like, I kind of want to just do something
Pick
that's
it
like
apart. I love that.
sunset-y.
And then it's so it
Yeah.
looks like a sunset. We just
Thank
need a
you.
rosé.
We just need
First,
a
we're gonna put it
rosé.
on oh yes, I'll take it
Rosé.
anyway. I don't care. So, all right, but this lipstick. Before I put it on, I'll talk about it more. But this was like one of the best-selling lipsticks when Laura Geller had her store in New York City, and they would reorder it, and she would have to keep back stock just for her VIP customers because they'd be like, where it had a number. Where is this one? And then they'd like sneak it Prohibition style out to the customers because the color, it was like a chameleon. You see it has this it's a pink, but it has this warmth and this cool tone. They reformulated it and they put in coconut oil, vitamin E, more hydration, and it's in this super slim shine Color Brilliance packaging. So it's on an exact slant, so it literally fits your lips
I know, it's so easy to put on.
perfectly. And you have that coconut oil and vitamin E, so it glides super smooth. And it kind of has this frosty pearl finish. It's not super glossy because we're gonna put on the gloss after. But it just looks like my natural lip tone. It looks like Courtney's natural lip tone. It's a little bit more berry. It kind of mimics your natural lip, whatever your lip looks like. So it's perfect, universal, and great. You know, when you're going on vacation, you're like, oh, what am I gonna wear? Especially in summer, you're wearing
Yes.
75 colors like I'm wearing.
Absolutely.
You wanna have something neutral that goes with every outfit so you have less to think about, less to worry about. So a color like this Color Brilliance in the Tropics, it goes with
That is,
everything. It's
each
perfect.
color in the summer that I wear is brighter than the
Yeah.
next. And so sometimes it's nice to just have neutrals, but statement neutrals that you can depend on, especially for your complexion. Because remember, your lips, the color of your lips, that's an accessory. The blush, this is an accessory. And you can kind of build looks, which we're gonna be doing tonight. We're gonna build a full face, which is awesome. And so with this 3-piece collection, with a blush, with 2 lips, both in the tropical hues, this is the time to go to beautyiq.com. No reorder, not just because it's a steal, because these are pieces that are back from the vault that if you've been following along with Laura Geller, you're like, please, girl, please bring it back.
I use this blush all the time, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can just get another one, and then I forget, even though I work for Laura Geller, I can't just go get Tropic hues like alone, solo. You have to get them all together. So if it goes missing from set, it wasn't me.
We will deny it in court. Thank you.
So now we'll put on the lip gloss. So the lipstick, it's really creamy, has that coconut oil, vitamin E, but then we have this City Lights cocktail lip gloss. It's called Sparkling Cocktail, and it's this sheer coral. So it's perfect solo, or you can layer it, and it just emphasizes that peach tone and pink tone in the lipstick, really brightening it. And it's got this kind of, it reminds me of when I was a kid, like, I don't like, old-fashioned sounds like a classic lip gloss applicator. Old-fashioned sounds like an old word, but
no, I know what
it is. It's like super casual.
It's a throwback.
Yeah, throwback. today's
It
Wednesday.
also kind of reminds me of the color that a peach Bellini would be.
That is the color of a perfect peach Bellini. When it comes out just this shade, that is exactly when you should drink it.
Yeah.
But it's so hydrating. And it has these super, super finely milled pigments of sparkle. So it's not sticky, it's not tacky, it's not chunky, glittery, like the sand won't get stuck in it. It feels so, so smooth, and it just enhances, it warms up the lip because it has that really coral gold gilded undertone.
Agreed. Agreed on all accounts, Your Honor.
And on the beach, sometimes I'll even take a little bit and like put it on my lid.
Glossy eyes?
So you get like a glossy
I wanna do
lid.
that.
That's just like a fun kind of a hack if you are all out of if you only have 3 things on you and you need to know what to do.
Well, yeah, because I can't tell you how many times, like, I'll be with my family down at the beach and we're like, I'm not ready to go in and get ready. Like, do you want to go grab appetizers and a cocktail? Like, and then you're like, I'm in my beach cover up and no makeup.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have something. And so I think this is a great way to go. So I'm going to try your glossy eyes trick.
And just a little bit, just a little in the center, just kind of like gives you like that sexy beach, that sunset dinner, that natural glisten of sweat, as you like to call it, but not real sweat, just kind of a glow.
Yes. Oh, yes. All right, let me do the other eye.
I feel like when you're on the beach and you have that glisten to your skin, there's nothing sexier or more exotic than that kind of late day humidity sunset bounce of glow off of your skin. It's not the same sweat that I had running to the train this afternoon in the city. And if you follow me on Instagram and you watch my stories, then you'll see. But look how beautiful your skin looks.
I love this glossy eye trick.
So stunning.
It was so great. Well, thank you. This is why I love having you here. I mean, Ashley, here's the thing. When she's not with us at Beauty IQ, most of the time, like, she's coming in from either like doing someone's makeup that's on TV, and she's like, hold on a second. And I'm like, tell me everything. Who did you work with today? And so it's nice to kind of see how she plays with one of our most iconic brands. I mean, Laura Geller, which is awesome. So Ashley, we're going to see your before.
Yeah.
And again, like,
I always do it the wrong way.
Natural, pretty, but again, you look kissed by the sun.
Thank
and
you.
For that,
and
I can support it.
Everything on so far. We have our spackle, we have our Balance and Glow for my skin, and then I have the Tropic, the Steal of the Night. I have my blush. I use it on my eyes. I have the lipstick on, and then the gloss over it, and then I popped a little gloss on my center just for fun.
Excellent. So here's the Sitch Beauties. You were begging Laura Geller and team to bring back the Tropics. Well, we did it tonight in our best way we knew how. Made it our steal, one day only, with this special edition Tropics 3-piece collection. Once this is gone, we're not bringing it back. The blush, $28. The tropical hue in the color Brilliance lipstick, that is $21. And then the sparkling cocktail lip gloss, that on its own is $19. $68 in value. You get to bring home tonight for less than the price of the blush. BeautyIQ.com, 24 hours only, and if it sells out before then, it's gone forever because there's no reorder, and that's how we roll.
Bye.
Bye. So coming up at the end of the show, we have something that's brand new, but I want